students, welcome to another episode of English on Air. I'm Sir Ellie, your awesome learning buddy. I know you're all excited to learn something today. What are we waiting for? Let's start! Before we begin with our lesson, let's take note of our learning targets. The first one is to identify examples of regular and irregular verbs and their past participle. Next is to use simple past and past perfect tenses correctly. Are you excited? Let's start! Let's first have a review of verbs. What is the verb in the following sentence? Yes, you're right. The verb used in the sentence is dedicate.
Let's see the following sentences. Some of my friends gave a huge amount of money to the orphanage. What is the verb in the sentence? Yes, the verb is the word gave. When did the action take place?
Correct! The action took place in the past, so that verb is in the simple past tense. The simple past tense refers to actions that happened in a specific time in the past. What is the past tense of the following verbs? Accept, celebrate, close, paint. Yes, the answers are accepted, celebrated, closed, painted. How is the past tense of the said verbs formed? Yes, the past tense is formed by adding "d" or "ed". The said verbs are examples of regular verbs. For regular verbs, we add "d" if verbs end with letter "e", and we add "ed" to the base form if it ends with other letters. Easy, right? How about the following verbs? What is the simple past tense of the following verbs? Think, fly, write, sell. Yes, the answers are thought, flew, wrote, sold. It seems that you know the simple past tense well. Come on, let's explore another form of verbs. What are the verbs in the following sentence? She had finished reading the book before her friends arrived. There are two verbs in this sentence. What are those? Perfect! The verbs are had finished and arrived. Which happened first? Exactly. The verb had finished happened first before the verb arrived. What is the tense of the verb arrived? Yes, that is in the past tense. How about had finished? You're right. That is in the past perfect tense. The past perfect tense refers to an event that was completed at some point in the past before something else happened. How is the past perfect tense had arrived formed? It is formed by combining the auxiliary verb had with the past participle of the main verb. Some examples of the past participle of the verbs are the following. Do you want to see more? Anita had already downloaded the digital copy of the module when her teacher reminded her about their online conference. Which action happened first? Awesome! Had downloaded happened before the action reminded. Let's see the next example. Tony answered the worksheets in English after he had watched the video lessons. Which action occurred first? Magnificent! The verb had watched took place first. Which happened next? Awesome! That is the verb answered. Let's try the next activity. Here's a set of sentences. All you have to do is to fill out the table. On the first column, write the actions that happened first. And on the second column, the verbs that happened next. Number 1. Her daughter had slept when her mother came. Number 2. My mother had already watered the plant when the rain poured. Number 3. The plane had left by the time I got to the airport. Number 4. I had written the poem before he asked me to submit it. Number 5. Pepito had already bought a box of face masks when he received the supply from his employer. Here are the correct answers. It's time to check what you have learned. Here are sentences that you have to complete by filling in the blank with the correct simple past tense or past perfect tense. Are you ready? Let's start! Once again, let us be reminded of the use of the simple past and past perfect tense. The simple past tense refers to an event that happened in a specific time in the past, while the past perfect tense refers to an event that was completed at some point in the past before something else happened. Before we end, let me leave you with this quotation from Albert Einstein. Learn from yesterday, live for today, hope for tomorrow. That's it for this lesson. This is Sir Ellie, your awesome learning buddy. See you on the next episodes of English on Air.